everyone. Donna Galassi here, your digital brand strategist and website technology expert for Blue Zenith Design and Strategy. So today's branding tips, I want to talk about competition because it's something that as an entrepreneur, it's in our world, in our life every single day. And with the right mindset, it can help fuel and build our brand, right? Our brand is how we set ourselves apart and differentiate, right? So there's a few different ways that we can go about figuring out that differentiation. One piece is looking inward and looking in at ourselves at how we're different and better, our superpower, our strengths. That's one way and necessary piece of finding where your brand lies, your differentiation in your brand. But the second piece is looking outside in the world. So let me start with a few stories because everyone always likes stories, right? So I don't know about you, but I've had quite a few different clients. I've been in business almost 10 years, and I've had quite a few different clients come to me with what they thought were very big ideas. And when I showed them the competition, because that's one of the few things that I'll do in the beginning of a project, is do a little bit of market research and see what's already out there. And I use that information to help level up a client, right? Because from the competition, you can see what you're up against and how you can use that to kind of level up your own messaging, your own brand. But I've had clients to where as soon as they realized that someone else had that same idea, it stopped them in their tracks. They couldn't see past the fact that someone else had already done this to understand that it's not, I'm sorry, there's really not that many unique ideas, but it's not that it's not been done before. It's doing it better, doing it your way with your unique secret sauce, so to speak, on top of that, right? So that was like my first clue that competition is sometimes scary for other people because they'll see it and it stops them in their tracks. They can't see their own brilliance inside of that. They think someone else has done this better. They can, how can they do this even better than that, right? So my second story is my own journey into starting my own business. When I started Blue Zenith, it was primarily a website company, which we still are, don't get me wrong, but I lead with branding because that's what makes your website unique and distinct. That's what makes you stand out and distinct and actually meets all your goals that you're trying to accomplish. Being unique and different, attracting the right clients, creating a resource for your clients to go back to. So I lead off with branding because that's what meets all your expectations about what you're trying to build. But when I started, that wasn't how I saw myself. I saw myself as a web design company. And so I did research looking around and saw what the industry, what was the industry standard, who I thought was like the really cool sites. And I munged things together, ideas. They were my ideas. It wasn't like I was copying, but I was absolutely mimicking what I saw. And when that site was done, my first site, I very quickly realized it had nothing of me in that. And with that missing, with me missing out of my site, it was not connecting. It was not connecting with my people. It was not connecting with the people I was serving and the people I was trying to serve. And so I quickly learned that lesson that just simply mimicking is not enough. That yes, we can use competition as fuel to better ourselves, as something to level ourselves up on. And I just had a client say this to me today, that he continually goes to his big competitors, the nationwide competitors, and he goes to them to look for these three things. He goes to them to look, to learn, to see what industry conversations are happening, because he wants to know where he can then interject his expertise in the industry. He goes to learn industry conversation. He goes to glean insights as to where the industry could potentially be heading, insights into maybe new directions, new things happening, new things in your industry that you want to be aware of. And he also uses it to prove that to prove his path is in alignment with what he sees the industry is doing, and to pivot from that and do it his own way. So seeing competition is not meant to be scary. Seeing competition is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and about how you are pivoted and how you are distinctly different, to see the conversations that's happening in your industry and pivoting from that into something that is uniquely you. So those are my tips for the day. I hope that you're having a good week. And if you want, I would love to hear your comments, who your top competitors are, how you use your competition, and maybe some insights of what, by looking at competition, how that helped you see something different about yourself and about your business. I would love to see those insights. Comment below and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.